Hey guys, Scotty here. Today I'm going to be doing a beat in the style of Bones, an artist, like an underground SoundCloud artist. I'm not going to give you a little preview of the track beforehand because I want to make it a surprise. Excuse it if it's horrible and not really as good, but here's basically the start of it. So, Bones has a couple different styles, and the one we're going with today is his most prevalent, the spooky melodic trap type of stuff. So I have a this. We have this for the intro and for the chords and stuff like that. We have this little Rhodes that I've been working on. I'm trying to make. It's called the Creepster E piano, and I kind of just, made it my own, and then it's got this little pattern. So basically you can do harmonic minor or just minor natural because either of those two ones are very nice for this type of beat. That just has a couple of effects on it. It sounds like this without them. Oh. Without the effects. So it sounds good, it's just I wanted to make it more washed out and more moody. So this is what we have. Alright, so here is the other one. This is a pad. It's from Citrus. It's called Alone in the Dark. Alright, and or no, not this one, it's called Ambience, my bad, sorry. This one is just a pad. It's got some effects on it. Where's my pad? Right here. It's got some reverb with a lot of wetness, a lot of early refraction, and then it's got a simple EQ and some chorus, a little bit of chorus. I forgot to show you the chords. The reverb, it's got a shitload of reverb, and I'm cutting out some of the lows and making it a little bit washed out with removing some of the highs on the piano. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And I'm using some Origin by Cymatics. But the drums, right? Hold on, no, not the drums. We'll get into the drums last. Oh man, I can't talk today. Or tonight, shall I say? We have this little weird little horn from Flex that I just layered in the background for some ambience. So this has some effects on it too. It's got some reverb and some delay and some EQ to cut out all of the lows and the mids. It's just to keep the highs, there. So it's just in the background. Alright, now we have the 808s, the 808 and the drums. So the 808 is just a Lex Luthor 808, and it goes as such. And it's in a lot of Bones' beats. You'll hear like a really bumping bass that's got a shitload of like sub. I'll show you the before and after of the effects. This is a so it's just the same little pattern. It's kind of repetitive, but basically what I did is I have a limiter on it because I sidechained the kick to the 808. This is sidechained. Where's the kick? Yep, the kick is sidechained to the 808 just to give it more punch. The EQ, I'm cutting out some of the highs, some of the mids, some of the lows and bass, keeping the sub frequencies, boosting it. And then I added some compression just to make it more punchy, and then a soft clipper to make it go through the roof. So the drums I have right here, they sound like this with the 808. So Bones likes to have his drums very wet, so the kick this is more of a darker pattern. Here's a open hat, really low in the mix open hat. It's got a little bit of reverb. Sorry for the voice cracks, it's like 3 in the morning, I haven't drank anything. Anyways, snare. It's just a basic ass trap snare with a shitload of reverb on it. If we go to the mixer, you can see these are all the drums. There's a perk, I think that this is. The perks are just gonna be in there every once in a while. This is a little ding. He likes to use dings and like a lot of different weird effects, like little things to put in the background. Two-step pattern with 2 rolls in there because, you know, you want to make it simple. It's also panned and randomized with the velocity. So they have like the hats actually have a I had to cut out some of the this frequency right here because it was if you see, and you don't want that because it sounds really bad. I cut out all of the lows on all of my drums, and then for the for the drums there's a little bit of there's a little bit of reverb. Just a basic reverb, and then I cut this out. I edited that a bit because why not? In the open hat, here's what the drums sound like all together. One more time. Alright, I'm going to show you some effects. We have a little bit of effects going on here. We have a this weird effect I found in some funk drum kit. Yep, there you go. And then we have just a normal ride. We have 2 rides, one going into each other. They're more of like faders. They're cross-fading a bit. And then I believe I have another one of these. I have a riser. He likes to use hard trap risers in a lot of his beats. So let me move this. I also got that from some funk drum kit. I really like it. It's a really nice sound. And yeah. For the song structure, before we get into that, I just have to say that there's a mix. Sorry. There is a love filter that is on the master. If you also, let's take a look at the master also. I have a compressor, about 9 dB. It's on the complete master, complete mix setting. And we have an EQ to cut out the frequencies you don't need so they don't take up space and mess with our 808s. We also have a limiter with no effects, with no changes to it. It's just a limiter. And this little love filter, this is for the intro. So yeah, if you see, right, so it's like that, and then in the bridge, we have a little bit of that going on, and then the outro, we have a fade. We have a fade out and this little flicker effect. Alright, now for arrangement, I'm going to show you what the drums sound like together with the beat. so that's the hook. So here's the thing: we have an intro. He usually has 16 bar intros, which are I made this one. You could normally you could like put the bass in the eighth bar right here, past the eighth bar, and have it a little part of this, and then the bass would come in right here. So we have a pre-hook and a hook. The pre-hook is generally gonna be a little bit less hyped than the normal hook. The hook and the pre-hook are the two main focuses of the song because he likes to keep them short, around 16 bars. Wait, no, that's not 16 bars. I'm a dumbass. Is it? Yeah, that's 16 bars. Yep. We have a 16 bar intro, 16 bar hook, a 32 bar I think verse. That's a 32 bar verse, I'm pretty sure, or a 24 bar verse. And then we have a bridge and then a pre-hook and a hook again. So it goes intro that is about 16 bars, pre-hook and hook that are both 16 bars together, and this is 8 bars. This is 8 bars. And then we have right here, the verse is gonna be a little bit less hype. You're gonna take out the hi-hats and shit like that. And then your bridge is just gonna be something chill, and then it's gonna transition into a pre-hook and a hook for the outro. But a little tip is you want to bring in oh shit, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier. I kind of ducked out on it, but there is a type of like bells. I didn't really add them though; they're not in the beat. But I think I might add them later because I'm not done mastering the beat in general. But yeah, there's little bells. They're following the last melody I came up with, so I'm just going to like whenever I fix that, you want to bring in the bells usually around the hook for about like a couple bars, or you could bring them in at the last hook for a change, so that way it's not all the same. You can have variation. You can make this intro. You can have all that. Usually, I tend to put all of the good stuff and put everything together at the end. So like this. So that's when the bells and shit would come in, and then here's the outro. Yeah, so this is prone to change a bit because I'm not fully done with the beat. I thought I'd make a quick little tutorial though. This isn't really that quick, but you get the gist. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm gonna play the full beat now. Okay, so that was it. If you'd like to buy the full beat or at least use it free for profit whenever I'm fully done with it, you can and you should to support me. I'd love to hear some music and some tracks that you've made using this. But yeah, it'll be up on my second channel, Prod Scotty. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it actually helped you out. And keep on rocking. Just kidding. I don't fucking say that.
Too much in my nose, and I might overdose. There's no point in talking now, cause they will never know. I pull up at the show, I'm feeling like a ghost. Funny feeling in my tummy, collapse on the floor.